Bam.
Bam. The Bam Goddess.
Yes, from Brian Morrison in Adelaide, Australia, another Australian-made pedal. Thank you, Brian, for sending it to us. The pedal Picasso's to review.
Yeah.
It's got some history, this pedal.
It does.
And thanks, Brian, for sending as much information as you could. And this information is out there for you to find as well on bamoverdrive.com and also the BAM Pedals Facebook page. But Brian started building this in 98, first production run from 98 to 2002. And when he designed and built this, he wanted an overdrive pedal that he couldn't find on the market.
Yeah.
He didn't want an overdrive pedal that robbed his guitar tone and his amp tone. The design brief for Brian was to have a drive pedal that sounded as much like the output stage of a valve amp breaking up when you're pushing your valve amp hard, and you've got all that harmonic richness of output valve distortion, and then your speaker cabinet just trying to handle all that load and all that power and all that sort of tone drop off at the end, and that smooth compression of a power supply that's struggling to try and keep up with it all. So in this pedal, you've got an original overdrive circuit that's not based on diode clipping. It's not your standard run-of-the-mill overdrive circuit. There's an active EQ in it, which is tailored for guitar mid-range. And you've also got 2 dip switches.
Yep.
One's for, on the right-hand side is compression, 2 styles.
Yep.
Brian would say that you could compare that in its number 1 setting for perhaps a solid state rectifier in a valve amp. And if you put it down to the second stage compression, you get a little bit more squishiness that you might find in a tube rectifier.
Beautiful.
There's also, on the circuit board, if you pull the back off, there's a small potentiometer where you can dial this in for just the right squishiness or compression that you like.
I'll put a photo up right now.
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
And on the left-hand side, the other switch is to take this gnarly beast overdrive 1 gain stage further into just a full-blown stack on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had this at my house for 4 days, and I love it. And we've got tube screamers, we've got clons, we've got
Blues breakers.
Yeah, we've got Timmys and OCDs and King of Tones. Like we've got everything, and this. Everybody says, "Oh, this is a different overdrive," but this is actually a different overdrive. I can't put my finger on what it's like, but I fucking love it. It is the most fun I've had with my guitar for a year.
Wow, with his pants on too, folks.
Yeah. This thing, I'm actually, because we've got to send this one back, I am actually going to buy one. It's that good.
Yeah. Bergs has done a demo on this earlier on this year, and Troy,
good demo too.
Yeah, and so's Troy Casadale's demo of it too, which is on the bamoverdrive.com site, so you can check that out as well. We just dialed that in. It's almost all at noon.
That's where I've been running it. So just that little bit past, like 1 o'clock for the gain.
Cool.
And then everything else at 12 o'clock, the tone and the volume. And I've got both the dip switches up because I'm a light overdrive guy. You like a bit more, but This is what our amps sound like without it. Yeah. So that's pretty much where I've been running it.
Cool.
I've also been using the P90s on a different guitar.
Sure.
Which sound really deluxe. I'll wind the drive right out for you and show everyone how much it goes to in this first stage.
Yeah, and I will switch from sort of single coil to humbucker modes. At the moment, I'm in single coil mode with this.
Sure.
But I'll deal about with it. got those filtertrons going.
Yeah, and then I'll hit the switch, so it'll be double up full gain now.
Right, and I'll go from single coil to humbucker mode.
See, when you start playing there, you can really hear
Yeah, that
the
compression
compressor.
just start to explode, yeah.
And the
is
compression's got a second stage of compression here. So if you play a note and let it ring, I'll swap it over and show you the difference.
cool. Absolutely, please do. And that blooms like tube compression. Wow.
This is the most unique overdrive pedal I've had for a long time.
That is cool. Do you want to just bring the drive back to about 2 or 3 o'clock and start pushing the level up and,
Sure.
and punch the front of the amp a bit?
You can hear that second stage of compression come in and grab your note.
That's really good.
It's-
and the fact that you can dial that in, the sweet spot that you like,
Yep.
with your guitar and the pickups that you got, with the pot on the back, means this is... I mean, apart from the fact that you've got that to dial in, so no two pedals are the same, the artwork on this is just awesome.
Yeah, the artwork is very, very beautiful.
And they're hand finished, and the finish, the goddess finish on the front of the box is done by hand, sprayed by hand. So
I'll be really sad to send this one back. I really will. I'll be actually at a bit of a loss to...
look, and I know you said, let's ask Brian if he can do one and have another foot switch for the gain stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's had that request from a few people. So he may even be producing a deluxe version. And
That would be awesome.
I think Troy Casadale already has one.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We'll put a link to his Facebook page down in our description.
For sure.
For this video, you guys can go check him out for yourself. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Brian.
Thanks. Thanks for sending it to us. I love this.
BAMoverdrive.com.
Done.
Check
Play
it
us
out.
out.
Yeah.
Hit subscribe, leave a comment. See you, bye.
Next time.